Earlier in the show, we talked with CommonGround volunteer Anita Keys on how windbreaks play a helpful role in keeping homesteads and cattle safe. Now we are turning again to Anita for a recipe that you might want to put on your supper table tonight.
Well, here on Pure Nebraska, we always get excited when we have a recipe that includes beef, and we have one today. Joining me now is Anita Keys with CommonGround again. And Anita, what do you have for us?
Okay, this recipe is called ground beef supreme, and to make this, you brown 1.5 pounds of ground beef hamburger, and then I drain the fat a little bit, and sometimes I even take a paper towel and just kind of dab at it to get that fat off of it. And then you also add chopped up onion and then celery. And once again there, if you have other veggies you're interested in, throw it in there. If your kids really like carrots or they really like peas or something like that, you could throw those in too. So then you take that, and then you've got your mixture with your onion, your meat, and your celery. Now we're gonna mix. You take a stick of butter, I think it was a cup and a third of hot water, and then just a package mix of dressing mix. You layer your meat, and then you put your dressing on next. Now I'm gonna add the rest of the meat mixture. And I have down on there a 2-quart casserole. You can do this in a glass casserole. I happen to be using a 9x13 today. Okay, so now we've got that all layered there. Then the next layer is just a package of soup and some milk with it. You can use whatever kind of soup your family likes. If you like cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, cream of celery, it doesn't really matter. Or it may just be whatever happens to be in your cupboard. So now we've got this far. That's how it's looking so far. And then top it off with some grated cheese. This is sort of a whole meal in one, because your whole My Plate, you get your protein from your beef, you get a little veggie from your onion and your celery, you get your bread or your grain product from your dressing, and then we added a little milk and cheese, and we got our dairy. So we pretty well covered all the food groups. That's what it looks like before you stick it in the oven. So then you bake it for half an hour at 350. While you're doing that, you might get a salad put together. You might pull out some bread or whatever you're going to serve with it for the meal. So there we go.
All right. Thank you, Anita, for being here today.
Yes, enjoy having ground beef supreme.
All right, that looks amazing, and we do have that recipe on our Pure Nebraska Facebook page right now if you'd like to go there and copy it down and maybe try it tonight.